Hey, what's up, you guys? So I'm gonna try to do this really quick. Okay, so finances and career. Finances and career is gonna be a general mini read. So hopefully you guys can see the cards and all that good stuff. But I'm gonna just get right to it. So we're gonna see what the vibe is when it comes to finances and career. What you need to know. Okay, and if it's not your reading, it's okay. So don't force anything to fit. Readings are not one size fit all. Okay, some things might resonate and some things is going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, and that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna just see what it is when it comes to finances and career. If money's on the way, if a job is on the way, if there's a plan, there's a play, send it my way. Okay, let's see what it is when it comes to finances and career. Okay, these two cards slid out. Okay, so we got the World in reverse and the 8 of Wands reverse. Okay, so if money is stuck, if you feel like you're not growing at a job, you got to ask yourself, is that where you want to be? You know, sometimes life will put us in situations where we really don't want to be there. We're there for the moment where there's no growth, there's no promotion, there's no end. You know, something is like, it's time to wrap this up. Okay, maybe you have been delaying a change, delaying something when it comes to your career, your path, wherever you're at. If you feel stuck, stalling, that could be the energy right now. Finances, same thing. If money is slowing down, money is stuck. It's probably been that way since like December, January. The last 8 months have probably been really tough, really tight. Totally understandable, right? Totally get it. 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, August. You're probably like, damn, what's happening? Something is stalling, something is stuck. You know, if you are being still, okay, there's a time for everything. One of the things I love about reading and learning is sometimes you find a message through reading. So Charles Dickens always says there's a time for, okay? So there's a time to ball and there's a time to stall. He didn't say that, but I'm saying that to you. If it's time for you to sit back and chill, stack your money, do those things. If you have no money to stack, this is where you get serious, where you start figuring out a plan, okay? Figuring out your next move. If you are wrapping up a cycle or you need to, sometimes when you go through money situations, you're learning a lesson there, okay? If you don't get the lesson, that's fine. Let life be. But I'm talking to those who have money lessons to learn, where it's a time for you to stack, it's a time for you to grow, it's a time for you to think of more ways to get more money or do things to get more money. So whatever that means for you, professional, career, entrepreneur, whatever it is, okay? If it's time for you to get off your ass and get a job, get off your ass and start that business, it's that time for that. But for some of you, it's the building phase. This is where you sit down and you reflect. When things are slowing down, see if it's time for you to fucking take a break. Okay? Sometimes people don't look at it like a moment to just chill and relax. Sometimes you cannot relax because you're hyper fixated on getting that bag, getting the money come, money slow. What you're gonna do, you freaking out. Chill, slow down, relax, and that could be the energy that you're in right now, or you will be. Seeking personal closure, shortcuts, delays, no closure, incompletion. Okay? Capricorn could be significant. The Eight of Wands in reverse, delays, frustration, holding off, waiting, panic, slow down. And that's the energy that I'm getting a little bit. You know, it's kind of like you're worried, but you're stuck. There's nothing for you to do. You shouldn't worry, and if you are worrying, totally get there, been there, done that. However, things always come in divine timing. Okay, August 21st could be significant for some of you. 8 days to 21 days could be significant. Okay, so yeah, somebody is really going through some financial lessons. Okay, dark side of wealth, financial failure, loss, fleeting success, lack of stability, lack of resources. Okay, for some of you, sometimes there is no money. Okay, where the fuck is the money? Money needs to come now. Okay, there's times when there's no physical manifestation of money, and that is the time where you need to figure out your next move. Totally get that. Practical ways is asking yourself, where is money flowing to you? If you don't have a job, if you can't support your family, if you can't eat, if you can't do those, you know, those small things, if you don't have income coming in, you need to be thinking of how you're going to get that money. Okay, your lack of resources. If there's no jobs in your town, if there's no jobs in your city, your state, whatever is going on, the lack of resources, that means you don't have enough connections. The 10 of Pentacles is all about connections, family. Maybe your family's not supporting you. Maybe they're done supporting you. Maybe they said, we're not supporting you right now because we need to support ourselves. We going through it too, okay? So if you have no one to turn to and you are the source, you are the resource, you need to sit down and figure out your finances. What are you doing to get money? If you have no job, figure out, do you want a job? Not everybody want to work. There's a million ways to get rich. Okay? There's a million ways to do something for money. This is not a do something strange for change. I said that today. I made a joke about it, but it is definitely something that is going to build flowing money for you. Your world is stopped right now. You probably thinking like, what the fuck I'm about to do? Everything is stopping. There's no money, there's no food, there's no you have no resources. Get the resources. Okay, get the resources. Lack of stability, there's no foundation, you have no budget, you have no ceiling, you have no body to turn to. Okay, if you have no body, there's no family, there's no one to help you. You're gonna have to help yourself. Okay, now for some of you, I said fail on accident, so I don't know if this is something maybe you're down because you don't have any support, because there's no money, you can't work, you fail, some type of workman's compensation type of thing. If you are sitting down, this is the time for you to rest, to heal. If it's delay with that check, that disability check, okay, you could be hitting a wall. I was gonna say rock bottom, but I wasn't feeling that, because it doesn't feel like a rock bottom situation. It just feel like your back is against the wall. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. Okay, if you're going through some type of loss when it comes to your family, losing your wealth, losing, a divorce, a separation, family splitting up, family beefing over money, because the money's not coming. Somebody's probably like, wait, stop, just stop. Let's figure this out. If this is a family business, or you're trying to build a family business, if you guys are not on the same page and there's some delays, maybe the money, you're trying to put all the money together and there's delays because somebody ain't got it. So you're probably thinking about all of these things right now, and it's probably causing you a lot of frustration, a lot of like, what the fuck is happening? So August to October could be significant, where you might see these things. If it hasn't hit you now, don't force it to hit you. Go about life, okay? When it happens, we're gonna think ahead, but also think back to this current moment. Think ahead. If this is like in the next couple days, weeks, months, Start thinking about that slow time. Stack up now. Okay? Get your family together now. Think of your resources now. Okay? Loss of stability, that means you're not stable. Okay? So if you are preparing to be unstable, there is a way for you to be stable in that instability. So I would say right now, this is where you're gathering your resources. If you are about to have no resources, gather them now. Okay? Put your money together now. There's going to be delays. There's going to be something that's happening when it comes to your finances or career. Let's see if the energy changes, but let's see. Oh, okay. Empress. Yeah, y'all, maybe somebody's fighting with their mom, bickering with their mom. Maybe your mom kicked you out. You ain't paying bills, you're out of here, okay? It's not funny. I laugh because sometimes mothers get like that, okay? So if there is some type of situation, domestic issue at home, if you're pregnant, congratulations. But if this is, you're beefing with your mom right now, or your mom is looking for some support because she has nobody to turn to, and hey, you're an able body, like they, you know, mamas get like that. You're an able body. I need you to support, chip in. Or maybe you're angry during your pregnancy and your mom like, you gotta go. I'm not dealing with that attitude with your pregnant self. Get up out of here. Whatever situation that you're going through right now, you know, this could be you bringing your lover to live with you and your family is not supportive of your girl being there, or you bringing your man there while you're pregnant, and they're seeing y'all having family dysfunction. Whatever it is, there's something going on in the home where if money is delayed due to lack of support, lack of resources, they're shutting off resources, you're not feeling supported at home, so you can't work, you feeling down, all of these things, and you know, pregnant, whatever. There's abundance here, okay? So abundance, creativity, this is where you turn something out of something from nothing, okay? Turning nothing into something. So it's something regarding creativity, building something, being communicative. So this could be arts, work, creative arts, doing something when it comes to creating those things, okay? March could be significant. You could be dealing with a Taurus, a Libra, Pisces could be significant as well. But abundance, nurturing, fertility, feminine, good parenting, development, accomplishment, growth, evolution, and action. I feel like if it is somebody who's coming from a home or background where there has been a lot of delays, this is not new to you. Like you've been through this before. I feel like this is where you come into your creative side when you're making something out of nothing. If you're pregnant, going through some things, totally get it. If this is not your ideal pregnancy dream, okay, totally understand. Life happens, but I just feel like this is the moment where you need to think of yourself, your baby, your growing life inside of you, and you know, just watch on the outside of drama. Don't engage, don't cause any issues. I feel like you just sitting pretty, enjoying life. Let things let things flow as they're supposed to flow. I just feel like two different energies here. It could be a mother where you know, you are having to watch family go at it, okay? Maybe you don't want to involve yourself in that, or you're sitting back watching things flow. If you are trying to take the high road, in a sense, where you just like, you know what, I'm gonna stay out of it. I don't want any beef, I don't want any arguments, I'm staying away. I feel like that is the energy with this Empress card. Now if this is a mother, like you're beefing with your mother, respect your mom. I feel like, yes, respect goes both ways. Totally understand it. However, if your mom is your resource and your mom is cutting you off because whatever issue y'all have, you know, if you want a personal reading, we can take that to the other side. But I just feel like if you are beefing with your mom, you know, respect your mom. If these are her rules, respect the fact that you are there. If she's stopping their resources because of X, Y, and Z, maybe it's time for you guys to hash it out. You know, mom issues can be significant, mother issues, issues with pregnancy could be significant. The Five of Wands is internal battles. This is you beefing with someone, beefing with yourself. Okay. Now, if you're having complicated pregnancy, you know, stay away from the drama, stay away from the stress. Okay. The money issues is one thing, but stress and fighting and going through all that turmoil, if you're contemplating something where it's just like, this is just too much, I'm pregnant, be smart. Okay? Competition, rivalry, conflict, disagreement, strife, tension. It could be a lot going on. May could be significant. March could be significant. But 8 comes again. So maybe this is the change or a shift that is needed in a family dynamic. Especially if you feel like, you know what, I'm about to be a single mom. I can't do this on my own. I have no resources. I have nobody. There's no money. This is a creative time for you. Now you need to start thinking about the next couple months. Baby will be here soon. So think about those things that you have to figure out for you, your baby, your family. Okay? And your family, however, whatever that dynamic is. Okay? Let's see what else comes out. See if there's any changes, anything for you to kind of look for when it comes to finances and career. So we have a Page of Cups. So this could be offers. So when you're being in your creative space, okay, things flow. Money start flowing. Ideas start flowing. Creativity start flowing. So as I mentioned before, start thinking of ways to create. Okay, it could be content, it could be caregiver, this could be you nurturing yourself or others, self-care, beauty. Empress is all about that Venus energy, so beauty, feeling sexy, loving on yourself, pouring into yourself. If you are single and pregnant, that doesn't mean you can't date. And I'm going to clarify that before y'all start saying something. If you are done with the person, if something happened where your family is separated, you're no longer with that person, the Empress with the Page of Cups is pregnant and dating as well. Okay? This means somebody don't care. That's not their kid. I'm going to raise them. They could be really young. So this could be somebody, it could be an age difference, an older woman and a younger guy. So keep that in mind. You know, you might tell him, I could be your mother, or, you know, mother, like some synchronicities with the mother could be significant. Okay. But creative opportunities, intuitive messages, curiosity, possibility. Maybe somebody's curious. I've never been with a pregnant woman before. I want to date you. Excuse me? No. Or you're curious too. I want to see what that do. But this could be a younger person. Happy surprise, dreamer, sensitivity, new love. So if you are pregnant and dating, if you are a single mom and dating, or if you are an older woman and dating, this could be significant for you. This could be a resource, okay, to be more creative, to think of ways to get money. And I'll clarify that as well, because I don't want anyone to take anything out of context of what I'm saying. Sometimes when you are introducing yourself to other opportunities and other avenues of life, if you get inspired during a conversation, a date, a person who's inspiring you to give back to your creative side, it happens. This could just be a sweet ass conversation. It does not have to go to dating. This is your life, your choice, whatever you're trying to do in your life. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just reading the cards and the energy. So if you are a single mom, or a pregnant woman, an older woman, or someone who is old enough to be someone's parent, but they're old enough to date you, hey, if they pull up trying to sing sweet nothings in your ear, you might not be impressed because of the age difference, but then again, you might be curious to be like, can I get my groove back? Is that type of energy. However, if you are single and dating, okay? Empress, Page of Cups, dating, a date night, pregnancy. Strap up and pull out if you're not trying to get pregnant. If you are, congratulations. I'm going to just say it in advance because congratulations. Do whatever you need to do. However, that could be a delay in finances. Maybe you're having a lot of motion sickness. I don't know. Being on a boat could be significant, but motion, maybe you get up, stand up, dizzy, nauseous. You're imbalanced there. So if there's any morning sickness that's causing delays with work, you calling out a lot, money is stalling because maybe you are contemplating quitting a job, getting on disability early, whatever it is, when it's coming to your finances and a creative spark, you're gonna have to think of ways to get money right now. Whatever you do in your life is your business. This is not me judging you or making you think of something that you would never do. What I'm saying here is you never know. Okay, you never know. Yeah, there's definitely something when it comes to this person here. So there's an opportunity here. So two energies. I knew it was two feminine energies, and yes, your intuition, you are going to have to think about something when it comes to your intuition. So the messages are messaging right now. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing. I hope you guys see it too. You may not see it, but I do see energy here with this younger, curious person. Dating could be there. Queen of Wands, this could be your energy, this other side of you, okay? Or this could be another energy, another woman, okay? Two different energies. Empress is really kind of, womanly and mature and nurturing. Queen of Wands is that bitch. Okay, that's confidence. This is someone who has authority. This could be both of your energies. You could be very sexy and they could see you like, wow, you're a good mother, you take care of yourself, you take care of your kids. Or you don't have no kids, I want to put a baby in you. Okay, it's somebody that's coming to talk and sweet talk you, and it's kind of like it's playful, it's funny, it's flirty, and you could be in this energy of being open to dating, or have an age limit. You can't help who approaches you. You can only help what you do after that. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is that energy of, confidence. Sometimes when you have this spark about you or this energy about you, it attracts people. Okay, if you are attractive, you probably want to use that in a sense of attracting the things that you want. Okay, practically, I'll say it like this: when you are open to dating, the dates will come. When you are looking for money, opportunities for money will come. This is not saying do anything that you don't want to do, okay? Because I'm all about getting a corporate job here. I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna get my money, but I'm gonna have my side hustles, and I'm gonna do my businesses, and I'm gonna do whatever it is to make sure money is flowing to me. Okay, if you have no ways of getting money, this is the creative side. Okay, you could be really into beauty. You probably have skills as a makeup artist. You probably have skills of selling products and beauty products. You probably have a really creative spark with art. Okay, art, painting, drawing. Every time I see this card, it makes me think of a blunt. Okay, whatever it is, creative wise, if you are into cannabis, if you know how to roll, get a job at a cannabis store. If you are trying to do open up a cannabis shop, whatever it is, whatever you're trying to do, I just feel like this is the creative spark where the ideas come. Don't just sit on your ass because delays are happening. Start thinking of your planning things. Okay, the Queen of Wands: courage, confident, independence, focus, zest for life, determination, joy. It's kind of like the two sides of the coin. Money is stalling, you mad, you frustrated, you don't know what's going to happen, and then a couple months later you back on your shit. You're thinking of how I'm going to get this money. Oh, I'm talented, I can get it this way. I'm creative. This could be music. The Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer with this Page of Cups, this could be artistic, where you're using your emotions. So poetry, music, art, something that's moving the emotions. Okay, you have the fierce, the drive, the creativity with this Queen of Wands, and you probably take off from your mother, or your mother could be significant. Intuition is going to guide you to the right path, because there's an opportunity that's coming, like a new project. If you sing, you know, maybe somebody wants you to sing on their album. If you if you use what you got, which is your charm, your jokes, your creativity, your charisma. Okay, people look for that. People look for people that have something, that it factor. So I feel like in these moments, you're gonna have an aha moment of clarity. When an opportunity comes, you're gonna remember, or you're gonna know, because the High Priestess is a knowing. You know, like, I know I got talent, I know I'm good, I know I'm good enough. Okay, new project, inspiration, urge to create, willpower, desire, power, potential, beginnings, new opportunities, and growth. Okay, don't let this situation knock you down. Finances, career, things turn around. Okay, and when they do turn around, you'll be looking back like, wow, I made it through that. Okay, the dark side of finances on the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. That could be you just worry like, damn, how I'm gonna get this money? Like, this I ain't never been low like this. I ain't never been da 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 da. And you might have a phone call with your mom, and she might be like, you know, I had to do this, I had to work all these jobs, and da da da. She might have a story that inspires you to create. There's a mother figure, or someone in power. This could be a leader, a supervisor, or someone you're connected to, where they feel inspired to guide you, to show you. So this person can kind of change the trajectory with a conversation. They may have an offer for you. This could be you talking to a coworker and say, I need my son to work, or I need my daughter to work, and they have an opportunity for your child. Okay, so I feel like through communication, through creativity, there's an opportunity here for you, a mother, a child. This could be 3 different energies, but there's inner knowing here with this High Priestess, your intuition, sacred knowledge, the subconscious, a divine feminine, trust yourself, sensitivity, purity, high morals. This could also be someone getting intuitive nudges when you know, like, damn, it is time to start thinking about the baby's coming, the baby's on the way, or, you know, my mom's coming to town. I need, you know, whatever it is, something about your mother, something about you gaining confidence with this creativity. And you know, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Taurus, Libra. Friday could be significant. Okay? But yeah, you got it. You got it. Look at this. You got it. You got it. Yeah, you got it. So, time to stack. Okay? Saving money, security, conservation, scarcity, control, frugality, love, compassion, creativity, new feelings, spirituality, intuition, new baby, proposal, marriage. Like I said, congratulations. I already knew that. 9 of Pentacles, fruits of labor, rewards, luxury, self-efficient, financial independence. The Sun card. Okay? Congratulations. Positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, success, rebirth. All is well. All is well. Okay? You got movement, progress, action, integration, determination, willpower, control, direction, departure, and courage. So a lot that I could say right here, because I'm going to wrap it up, but everything's going to work out. That pregnancy or a birth does not always have to be a pregnancy of giving birth, but this could be birthing something. You have to start from an idea. You have to bring it into fruition. This is you enjoying the fruits of your labor. 9 months could be significant. September could be significant. But again, like I said, Friday, this weekend could be significant. Friday, Sunday specifically. Chariot, that's Cancer energy. So July could have been significant for some of you. September, August, February, March, January is what I'm getting here as well. But all is well. I hope this reading finds you well. I hope that you can see the other side of this. Now, this could be where you were, where you are, or where you're heading, or something to think about. It's not for everybody. If it is not for you, don't worry. If you want a personal reading, you can book me. If you want to watch another video to see if something else resonates for you, you are free to do that. But I'm gonna leave it here. But this is Finances and Career, and thank you, thank you, thank you.